Alrighty, happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy whatever. What is it today? Oh, 14th? 13th? Happy October 13th. Woo. Let's get to work. Today could potentially last a kind of a while, so I definitely want to get our bodies warm and loose. Malia saw this workout happening yesterday at Talking Rain with the movements mechanics. Just kind of getting started. Anyhow, we need to get warmed up. So, mindset. We've done these things before. Bigger, slower, longer. You've got your 10 standing scissors. You're going to do that times 3. Round 1 is your 10 regular squats. Round 2 is your 10 wide squats. Round 3 is your 10 narrow squats. So it is 60 total movements. We only have a 2-part warm-up just to get everything turned on. Okay, get awoke. 10 standing scissors is my opinion one of the better warm-up movements you can do with a dynamic lengthening of your hamstrings, glutes, back, using your shoulder, hip joints and all those little muscles around them. And of course, Monday I asked you to do them bigger than you had been doing them. 10 standing scissors are going to happen times 3. Round 1 is 10 regular squats. Your feet are shoulder width apart. Round 2 will be 10 wide squats. Your feet are wider. And round 3 is 10 narrow squats. But the words of hips, glutes, eyes, thighs, posture, breathe, I want all those things rolling through your head as you squat. Today we're going to do chest with quads, hammies, glutes, calves. I don't want to say dynamic legs, so we don't really need to worry about knees, ankles, and hips per se. Friday is going to be back. Next Monday is going to be shoulders, but we have other things too. Then we're going to have bis and tris. Then we're going to do the October ladder, and we're going to do it all over again with some similar different stuff. So there's a 10 workout series, which Julie's gonna miss because she's gonna be way north. We'll figure something out. 10 standing scissors times 3. Round 1 is 10 regular squat. Round 2 is 10 wide squat. And round 3 is 10 narrow squats. Bigger on your standing scissors. Hips, glutes, eyes, thighs, posture, and breathe on your squats. How are you? Excited to be here. Did you miss me so much? You got to get here this morning. Last one, sir. Yeah. After that 10 exertion, you're going to walk over to the TRX, and you can do literally any upper body on the TRX for 30. After your heart goes down, you're going to take a big deep breath, you'll have that 60 left leg moving. I'll tell you more about your pillar. Alrighty, part 2 of your warm-up, and the last part of your warm-up. If you hate rotational planks, you can opt out of rotational planks and do 10 slow scissors or runners. But it's 10 rotational planks. Bigger, slower, longer on your 10 rotational planks. And round 1 is your 10 sit-up. Round 2 is your 10 reverse crunch. And round 3 is your 10 V-up or toe touch. So if you despise rotational planks and you can't do rotational planks, you can do scissors or runners, but you got to do them slowly. 10 rotational planks. 10 sit-ups, 10 rotational planks, 10 reverse crunches, and 10 rotational planks, and 10 V-ups or toe touches. 3 sets of 10 rotational planks, with your 3 different 10 bigger abs. And then we need to get this party started, okay? Any TRX for 30. You can push, you can pull, chest, tries, back, thighs, and shoulders. Part 2 of the warm-up. 10 rotational planks. Bigger, slower, longer, wider. 10 sit-ups. 10 rotational planks. 10 reverse crunches. 10 rotational planks. 10 V-ups or toe touches. If you despise rotational planks, can't do rotational planks, you can do slow scissors or slow runners. Excited? No, you know that one. I don't want to hear that for 6 months. Well, October, December, January, February, March. You see, last year, Tom and I were here in, because we were open. We'll open the gym at last year's time. We'll hands on all day long. To be open. All year long.
Not with us. It's you.
But everybody's warming up with their stocking caps and their jackets and the clothes are warm. All right, so we're going to hold this weight in your right hand or left hand or both hands. Hold the weight in your hand. You've got 20 walking forward lunges, round 1. You won't do the beginning of it. But you're going to mix up your hand. Your TRX is 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. You're going down by 5 on the TRX. Your legs are always 20, but you're going to mix up your hand. You can get the right leg 20, the exertion, the left leg 20, the exertion, the both feet 20, the exertion, the right leg 20. Right leg 20. I know you're remember workouts last right leg 20. Then you're going to do exertion. Pulling your up. You're going to be inverted rows, laying down. You can mix up your hands, feet, legs, body. They can be upright rows, or they can be bicep curls. That is your only options today. Inverted rows, upright rows, bicep curls. You can do it. Right leg 20. And then you do 50. You can do rope slams. You can do boat slams. You can do sledgehammer. When you get up on the mat, so that top of your back, that way it doesn't hit your knee. 20 right. Sit up for a little higher wider, just a little higher wider. Tom, 25 on your TRX. And then you have your stationary forward lunge. Walking forward was pulling, stationary forward is pushing. All right, you guys. Now, I don't want to say there's a bunch of differences at the gym, but there's a couple. This first circuit's going to be a little more mechanical, a little bit more, okay? Your chest. Now, if I had a bar like Brian, I'd want Brian on the bar. If not everybody has a bar, that's okay, but you do need to lay on the ground or bench. Okay, and I hope you guys can see this. When you lay down, set 1, you've got 12 total movements. Set 2 is going to be the same but heavier. Set 1 has 12 movements. The first 4, your feet are on the ground. You're stable. Your second 4, your feet are off the ground. You're a little more unstable. And then your last 4, you're going to add some motion. You're going to add some bounce, You're going to add some coordination. You're going to alternate your legs. And I know it's corny. Everybody in the gym is like, why? And my first response is because I said so. That's what you're here for. But also stability, we're used to that. You're engaging more core when you create an unstable environment, and then you add balance coordination. So that's why. 12 total movements. You'll eventually do it only twice. Set 1 is light, get used to it. Stable for 4, unstable for 4, and then balance coordination for 4. Then you're going to do 20 glutes. You might as well stay there and do hip bridges, or you can do stiff-legged RDLs. Set 1 is light, get used to it, and then you're going to repeat it for heavier. If I had my hands on you, I would be changing the weight. So I am going to ask you, set 1 to go light. You might not even hold weight, or maybe it's just really light if you have the ability to change weight. If you don't have the ability to change weight, when I ask for something heavier, I'm using the word load, so I want you to load it up more. We have 2 sets of this to start this circuit. It's 12 total pushes. The first 4 stable, the second 4 unstable core, and then the last 4 is alternating for balance, stability, coordination. That is why. When you get done with your 12, you're going to do 20 on your glutes, whether it's hip bridges or stiff-legged RDLs. You're going to do it twice. Set 2, I want it to be heavier if it can be heavier. A lot more information is coming your way soon. Left leg 20, 40 on your exertion. After your 45 total minutes, you got your hip motion abs. Remember when row reverse crunches and windshield wipers we did a while ago when you laid it down over the water? It's a viable option. You don't have to. You can do regular reverse crunches and V-ups and hanging abs. But your hip motion abs, lower, you'd be holding the bar like you did down there. Reverse crunches, windshield wipers. That's what we need to do. Yes, hit a big roll last time. However, your step. So your hip, total hip motion abs. But you don't have to do the lower. Tom, you got your stationary reverse lunge, which is mechanically like you're walking forward lunge. It's a pulling motion. Again, it kind of feels weird to start the workout like this. I'm doing this for a reason. Turning your body on, turning your mind on a little bit. There's overthinking, and then there's learning and digesting and absorbing, right? I want to be in that digesting and absorbing world versus overthinking. Again, you have 2 sets of that 12 push. You'll have 2 sets of these glutes. I'll give you more options soon, and part of it's based on, are you laying on the ground? Are you laying on a bench? After this, if you have a stability ball, you could lay on a stability ball. But these first 2 rounds, I wanted to be mechanical. That 12 push. The first 4 are stable, what you're used to doing. The second 4 is feet off the ground for core. You'll engage more core when you're unstable. And then the last 4 is a motion, activation, balance, coordination. 12. Your 20 glutes can be hip bridges or stiff-legged RDLs. We have more coming your way. I just wanted to get this party started. Tom, you got your 15, and you'll have your walking reverse lunge, which is a pushing exercise. Siri, I love it. The blue ball is 18 pounds, and that green ball is 14 pounds. You can adjust with that information. Focus. When you get done with those 2 rounds, your body's on, your brain's on, let's go to work. You've got 4 more sets of 6 to 8 reps, which is really a low rep for being at home. However, chest presses, push-ups, you could change your body position on those push-ups and chest presses. 6 to 8 reps would be awesome if I could give you the weight I want to give you. It can still be awesome if you slow it down and load it up. 4 more sets of 6 to 8 reps on your press. Your glutes are going to continue. However, I'm going to add in donkey kicks and fire hydrants are viable options, whether you have ankle weights or not. 4 more sets of 6 to 8 heavy chest, and then you have your always 20 glutes, which could be hip bridges, stiff-legged RDLs, donkey kicks, and fire hydrants. Okay? 4 more sets. Don't do the leg thing. Don't do the feet thing. Just do a heavy 6 to 8 reps. 4 more sets. Your glutes are still always 20. Whether you do stiff-legged RDLs, donkey kicks, fire hydrants, or hip bridges. Deal? Deal. If you have ankle weights and you're going to do donkey kicks and fire hydrants, have ankle weights and do donkey kicks or fire hydrants, okay? 4 more sets of a heavy, slow chest, 6 to 8 reps, pushing hard to go with your 20 glutes, whether it's hip bridge, stiff-legged RDL, donkey kicks, or fire hydrants. Good day today. You'll have your stiff-legged deadlifts as well, whether you alternate by 1 or 5 or 10 to the same side. Holding the weight, I'm holding stiff-legged deadlifts, pulling, and then the last round is step-ups. You can choose your box height on your step-ups. And then we'll go to one more circuit, which is a big one. I like it, just driving by. Again, I am not trying to nudge you into what you'd be doing here. You just know that it would be heavy. 4 more sets of 6 to 8 reps. Siri, you got both feet regular. Right, you did your right, you did your left. Both feet regular for 20. Your combo of donkey kicks or fire hydrants or hip bridges or stiff-legged RDLs. If you have ankle weights, feel free to put them on. You would need or want your ankle weights on for the next circuit anyways. So if you want to put on ankle weights, awesome. You'll want them on or need them on or potentially have them on the next circuit anyways. 4 sets of 6 to 8 chest, 20 glutes. When that's done, we have an ab coming your way. Loaded abs coming your way. I like it, I like it. Remember, people are going to be in different spots based on getting on and off the ground, in and out of your positions. Maybe you have super heavy weight, maybe you don't. Motion, hip bridges, stiff-legged RDLs, donkey kicks, fire hydrants. When you get done with your 4 sets of 6 to 8 chest and your glutes, 20, your combo, or sorry, the next circuit is going to be loaded abs. So if you do have ankle weights, awesome. If you don't have ankle weights, awesome. You're going to do 10 reverse crunches or windshield wipers. You're going to do 10 bear hug sit-ups if you have the opportunity, or just do 10 sit-ups. Could be done quads and or straight-legged calves. You can do the quad machine. You can do sissy squats. You can do the straight-legged calves. 50, you're almost done. 10 reverse crunches or windshield wipers, whether you're wearing ankle weights or not. 10 bear hug sit-ups or loaded sit-ups. Something hard. Again, notice how I'm talking. Bigger, louder, more emphatic, okay? 10 reverse crunches or windshield wipers. 10 loaded sit-ups times 5. 5 sets each. 50 reps each. 100 total reps. That'll be the quote-unquote middle next circuit. 10 reverse crunch or windshield wipers, 10 loaded sit-ups, ankle weights option, weights adjustable, 5 rounds. All right, Tom, here is your rhythm. 30 seated calves. 25 right hook. 30 seated calves. 25 right hook. 30 straight legged calves. 25 left hook. 50 abs. Your abs can be angles. Reverse crunches, jams, scissors, runners, swords, any abs. That circuit after the chest and glutes. Again, optional to have ankle weights. I don't expect you to have them. If you're going to be at home more, wouldn't hurt to get some. Played Against Sports has or had a selection. Who knows if they have them anymore. 10 reverse crunches or windshield wipers. The ankle weights would be loading that motion or exercise up. I didn't say it's bear for you, just loads it up. Your loaded sit-up, the ankle weights would help leverage on your legs. You would have more load on your legs. So if you added load on your bear hug sit-ups, the ankle weights could help you with your foundation. 10 reverse crunch or windshield wiper, 10 sit-ups times 5, 50 reps each, 100 total reps. Take your time. We'll be doing a different chest circuit next with quads coming your way. There's hopefully 3 circuits of chest and things. We'll talk about that more as we get there. We'll have an ab between them. Last one. You can be done before you have the obliques again, cardio again. I don't expect it to happen, which is why I only 25 seconds to cardio. Big leg on the image. I'll say it one more time just so you can hear it. Everybody's in different spots. 10 reverse crunches or windshield wipers, 10 sit-ups. Remember, if you can't do the motion, bigger crunches and toe touches are viable too. 5 rounds, 5 sets each, 50 reps each, 100 total reps. We'll have a different chest circuit coming up with quads after this.
I'm done making noise over there, sorry.
Are you fine? You fine. Hard work, baby. Hard work.
Is there a bird?
Is that, I hope that's somebody's phone. That's somebody's phone. Siri, you have birds chirping on your phone? You have birds chirping on your phone? All right, please be a phone, not a bird.
I've seen one fly.
The reason so I mean now that is that in the garage openers, but I actually stopped letting people open all the way up because always.
How you get now? They get decided.
I mean, the towel kind of helps. Kind of. You know, but that's when these things get banged up and stuff, so I just kind of let them just do the thing. I have left here in the summertime evenings, leaving that garage door open because they just do get 2 or 3 in here during the day, and you're like, I'd rather than
It's like
eventually leave, we're gonna hoop everywhere.
it's like flies. They come into your car when you have your window open, and then all they want to do is get out. It's like, well, why did you come in?
The pheromones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So you're at the 20. The other side of the week, that is yours. If you want the mat, you got jackknife sit-ups, crunches, sitters,
What's coming after that?
the videos.
Yeah.
You have 20 seated calves. Your obliques will change.
It's like I don't want to do jackknives. I'm going to be trashing my arms again. So that's
Oh yeah, so this is calves, obliques, abs. 3 rounds. Your calves will go down in reps. Alright, again, I'm just talking about your workout. People are going to be in different spots, so don't be discouraged. Recorded version, you can pause and mute and fast forward and rewind. Live, you guys can ask questions at any time. When the 10 reverse crunch or windshield wiper and 10 sit-up times 5 is done, we're on to the next circuit. Series last one is low and narrow. Your next circuit is chest flies. Well, at the gym, I have a way to change the angle of the cables. And at home, I don't expect you to change the angle, and doing too many sets can get boring. So if you can, whether you lay on the ground, or maybe you have a stability ball or bench, your chest flies are gonna be a rep range of 8 to 12. So a little bit more than that chest press. 8 to 12 reps on your chest flies. You're going to be doing 5 sets, whether you lay on the ground, lay on a ball, lay on a bench, 5 sets of 8 to 12. Well, here are your quad options. You've got your iso quads. You could sit on something. You could have ankle weights or a dumbbell between your feet. You have your narrow squats if you would like to do those. You have your stationary forward lunges if you would like to do those. You've got low, heavy step-ups. These are all quad options. At the gym, of course, I have the quad extension machine and the sissy squats. Your 5 sets of 8 to 12 chest flies, laying on something. Notice how I'm talking bigger, slower, longer. Quads, if you don't want to do dynamic legs like narrow squats and stationary forward lunges, you would do your iso quads. So you would be holding your legs or holding what you're sitting on, but you're not doing a V-up, okay? But again, if you have a quad machine, sissy squats, stationary forward lunges, narrow squats. Bozu ball squats is also another one. Whenever you balance on something, your quads will turn on more. Those are going to be a pyramid of 10, 20, 30, 20, 10. We've done pyramids many times. Maintain load and motion on the way up the pyramid and increase load and motion on the way down the pyramid. Plus, it gives you a different number in your head so you don't fall asleep. 5 sets of 8 to 12 chest flies. Maybe you change your body, maybe you change your angle, maybe you change your weight. Lots of little changes can occur on the flies. Your quads, 10, 20, 30, 20, 10. The tempo of these workouts are going to be a little slow. However, pace is always high because you're not resting. Rhythm will be adjusted in the workouts between your circuits. 5 sets of 8 to 12 chest flies, bigger, slower, wider chest pulling. Quads, 10, 20, 30, 20, 10. Iso quads, narrow squats, stationary forward lunges. Bozu ball squats, if you have a Bozu ball. Low, heavy step-ups. At the gym, quad extension machine and sissy squats. Twenty, 25, 50 abs. Sit up, first stretches, be stand up, jump, toe goes. TRX, you can do any upper body. Of course, if you ask me, I was going to do something. So you can do back rows if you want to. Hold. You can do bicep curls if you want to. Hold. You can do shoulder raises if you want to. Hold. You can do chest if you want to. Pushing. You can do triceps if you want to. Pushing. Now, I don't want a lot of changes in your 30 and 25 and 20. Like, I don't want you to really change a lot during your 30, but you can change in between things. 30, 20, 20, 15, 10, 5. You can do any TRX. After you do your 30, you're going to hold this kettlebell in either hand or hands, and you have your 20 total alternating walking forward lunges, which you won't do again today. So I'm going to change your legs again. That is 30 down by 5. You can do any of 5. All right, he's driving by, checking up on you. Chest and hap is happening with our, technically the intent is your single joint or not dynamic leg, quad, hammy, glutes, potentially calves coming your way. That's the ultimate goal. But variety if you needed to with your quads I gave you less variety kind of on your glutes. And later on, you'll have calves if you have time. Circuit, whatever you want to call it, 3 is going to be your chest flies. 5 sets of 8 to 12. Rep ranges exist so you can try as hard as you can try. You can work as hard as you can work. Do as many as you can do. If you stop at 12, if you get to 12, stop. But I don't want you to kick yourself for only doing 9 as well. You adjust the weight or add weight until you can't hit your reps. Anyhow, that's why they exist. And they exist for different phases. The 6 to 8 rep range is all about muscle development and strength. Your 8 to 12 is strength and that muscle toning, right? Seeing that muscle, that burn. And later on, the 12 to 15 is all about that endurance. Again, if you get there. Or when you get there. 50 abs, whatever abs you like.
No, I got to do.
I'll bet you. 5 sets of 8 to 12 on the chest flies. Your quads are 10, 20, 30, 20, 10. Iso quads, quad extension machine. At the gym, we have sissy squats, bozu ball squats. At home, you've got narrow squats and stationary forward lunges. Those are all quad-focused dynamic legs, which you don't have to do. We're just trying to get our quads. Go up, Siri. 20 walking forward lunges. Mix up your hands as much as you can. Don't worry, you'll be doing stationary forward soon. See. Now I'm only talking about it, and we're going to be in different spots. Everybody has different workout rooms. Everybody has different weights, different mindsets, right? After your 5 sets of 8 to 12 chest flies and your 10, 20, 30, 20, 10 quads, the next part is a little more abs. There is one more circuit to go if you have time. It'd just be more chest, so I'm not too worried. Your 20 on your scissors and or runners on the ground, abs, 20 scissors and or runners, 20 swimmers, could be hands and knees swimmers, laying on your stomach swimmers, they're both called prone swimmers, or you could do plank swimmers. Earlier you did rotational planks. You don't have to do plank swimmers if you don't want to. 20 scissors or runners, 20 on any of your swimmers, times 3. Not times 5, times 3. And then when you get done, I'll take anything you have at the end for more chest with your calves. I'll take anything you can do. That next circuit, 20 scissors and or runners, abs, core, alternating legs, breathe, focus. 20 swimmers could be prone swimmers, hands and knees, or prone swimmers laying on your stomach, or you could do plank swimmers, 20 on both times 3. If you gotta be done, you gotta be done. If you have more time, I'll keep going with more different chest and calves. Nothing would imbalance you if you have to just do a couple things. One more time, 20 scissors and or runners, 20 swimmers, times 3. we go. We're going to do 10 calves. Go ahead and standing obliques. Today was familiar. Didn't say hard, didn't say easy. Driving by. You might just be starting it. You might not even be close, and you might be in it. 20 scissors or runners. Scissors is the leg straight, arm straight, torque, leverage. I don't say more abs, but people know it as a harder one. Series stationary forward lunges. Stationary forward. Don't go anywhere on your stationary forward. Runners is elbows to knees, a little more mobility activation. So they're both good. They're both abs. Do them both slowly. 20 scissors or runners. 20 swimmers have different positions of laying on your stomach, on your hands and knees, or in a plank position. 20 on both times 3. When you get done, I'll take whatever you can do, whether you do it now or later, more chest with calves. 10 on. Yeah, that's all about comfortability on that. I'm going to lay down on the water. That shiny one behind you, probably stand on the back side. Not the little one, the big one. Standing obliques, the big one, the biggest one. Keep going. No, keep going. Keep going. Yes. Yep. I would do 25 on both sides. That way you just get it done. 10 calves. And then you'll have your last abs. Again, I just want you to hear it. Don't be discouraged if you're not there. Okay? The 20 scissors and or runners, the 20 swimmers, any position, times 3. You can be done. You've done a lot of work. If you want more, it's more different chest. At the gym, they're doing dumbbell incline chest for the burn. You can do push-ups. You can do TRX push-ups. You can repeat a position that you needed to, but I do want you to push. You've got chest at a rep range of 12 to 15, and your calves are either 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 for 150 total reps, or you can do 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, which is 150 reps. You could do one side one round and do the other side the next round if you want to do single-legged calves, but nothing would imbalance you unless you do the single-legged calves. Give me what you can give me. At a max, it would be 5 rounds with 150 calves. Chest can push, chest can pull. We've already done both of those movements today. So, at the gym, we're doing dumbbell incline. At home, you can do push-ups. You can do the same positions. You could be laying on the ground. You could lay on a ball. You could lay on a bench. You could do TRX. 12 to 15 rep range. A little higher, a little more burn, a little more endurance on your 12 to 15. And your calves are either 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, or 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. You could do both-legged calves. You could do seated wall calves. You could do single-legged calves. And if you don't want to do calves, you could stretch. Oh, ding, light bulb. If you don't want to do calves, yes, this has been yours. Series after that, 20 TRX. You've got 20 stationary reverse lunges. the opposite of your stationary forward lunges. Hands high on the biceps. Hands high on the biceps. Last circuit, you've got 5 sets at a max, 12 to 15 reps of chest pushing. Again, at the gym, we're doing dumbbell incline. You guys can do any one for a nice good burn, 12 to 15. Your calves can be 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. You got legs straight, feet wide, feet narrow, against the wall, seated, knees bent. You got standing on the edge of something. You can also do right leg calves, left leg calves, or you can do 30s, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Nothing would imbalance you. Give me what you can do and leave when you gotta leave. But if you want to stretch instead of doing calves, you can stretch instead of doing calves. Siri, you're going to turn your hands over. And if you want to do biceps, your hands are turned over. Just like the biceps you do with dumbbells. Last circuit, when you're done, pat yourself on the back. Get your water, get your stretch, get your hydration, get your nourishment. Last circuit, 12 to 15 reps of chest pushing. Whether you do 1 round or 2 rounds or 3 rounds or 4 rounds or 5 rounds, you're pushing, you're burning. You can do 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 calves or 30, 30, 30, 30, 30s. You can stretch. When you're done, you are done. Today was chest. Friday is back. A 10 workout series coming your way.